Anthony Burton, followed by, we have one of our trustees here, Trustee Andre Satchel, in that order. So we'll start with the president for an opening statement. Also, we'll hear from our chief. This particular statement, guys, is very complete to as much as we could right now. We've been seriously informed we don't want to compromise the integrity of the investigation, so questions will be limited to 0 in this regard, but the statement is there and it'll be complete in its entirety. Madam President, you're on the record.
Good afternoon. I am Sheila Chalmers-Currin, the village president of the village of Matteson. I want to start by saying to the family, we are heartbroken. We are all in mourning here in the village of Matteson. And I give my full condolences to this family. We are a small community, and being a small community, all of these are our children. I want to say to all that are here today that Matteson is fully behind you. To the family of Omari Jones Brown, you have my true condolences, and know that we will do everything in our power to come to a resolution for this family. I have lived here for more than 40 years. I've raised my children here, and so this is my home. I want you to know that everything that happens to our children happens to me. So on behalf of the village of Matteson and all our residents, I want you to know you have truly our condolences to not only to you and the victim. At this time, I'm going to turn this over at this time to my Chief of Police, Mike Jones. Jones.
Thank you, Madam President. I want to reiterate President Sheila Chalmers-Currin, her condolences on behalf of all of us here, and I would ask you to share for everyone that's here, because this is really a tough one for our village and for our community. We're here to talk about the shooting homicide of a 9-year-old resident in the village of Matteson, which occurred on the 800 block of Campus Avenue in Matteson, Illinois. Due to this being in the early stages of the investigation, we will not be answering questions. However, we have prepared a statement. We will provide periodic updates as the investigation progresses. On Thursday, May 25th at 6:06 p.m., the Matteson Police Department received a 911 call from a woman reporting that her 9-year-old grandson, Omari Jones Brown, had been shot outside their home in the 800 block of Campus Avenue. Officers responded to that location and immediately began performing life-saving measures on Omari by packing his wound with quick clotting gauze and applying a compact chest seal. Life-saving efforts were continued by the Matteson Fire Department as he was being transported to the emergency room. Despite the continued efforts to save Omari's life, in the emergency room, he passed away to the injuries suffered from a single gunshot wound to his abdomen. While Omari was being tended to, the Matteson Police Department received information that a 20-year-old victim had entered St. James Hospital in Olympia Fields with non-life-threatening gunshot wound sustained during a shooting in Matteson. The ensuing investigation determined that both victims were shot during the same incident. Matteson police officers and detectives are working with the South Suburban Major Crimes Task Force and the Cook County Medical Examiner's Office on this investigation. The preliminary investigation identified that the shooting occurred during a two-party physical altercation at the residence involving juveniles. At this time, there is no reason to believe that there is imminent danger to the public, and this is being investigated as an isolated and targeted occurrence. Matteson Police Administration coordinated with Omari's school district to set up grief counseling for his classmates and everyone affected with his school district. We are asking that anyone has information regarding this investigation, please contact the Criminal Investigations Division of the Matteson Police Department at 708-503-3130. This incident is tragic and heartbreaking for Amari's family, our community, and everyone involved. We are investing every resource into attaining justice and finding peace for Amari's family and the community. I urge our legislators and our judicial system to increase the fight against gun violence, especially involving our youth, because this is completely unacceptable to us and utterly deplorable. Again, our condolences go to the family, and we will put every effort into finding peace for everyone involved. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. As the chief will mention, he wants to not answer any questions.
Real fast, so we spoke to his mother, and the spelling of Amari's name is different than what the city has.
Okay, we'll fact check that in the next 2 minutes before you leave, and ensure that we're all on the same page there.
And so it's safe to assume that there's nobody in custody at this hour?
Can't respond to that, so I'm going to get Amari's name for you. Chief, is that it?
Yes.
I apologize, but I want to stay in line with the chief's wishes not to divulge anything much further. So with that, thank you so much, everybody. I'm here for any clarifications that may be confusing on the release, and that'll be it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bruce. Thanks. Chief, if you or Sims could just verify the name and get back to us in the next few minutes.
Thank you.
Sir, we'll get that to you. Don't leave. We'll get that to you.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Thanks.
When I think about growing up in Evanston, a lot of it is family. It's a real foundational feeling that's never left me. I love the commitment to